everyone, and welcome to my first video in a long series of videos that I want to make about me driving across the entirety of Europe. And once I do that, I'll buy some expansion packs and continue driving. But anyway, I just want to start off by saying this is my truck. I have a Volvo FH16. It was very expensive. As you can see, I'm level 16 at the moment. I've done quite a bit of driving. 14,000 miles, and I have a perfect rating. That's how great I am. But yeah, we are playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer on the Europe server, which has, actually, let me look quick, 1,300 people playing on it, which is cool. Right now we are in the city of Aberdeen, and that's where we're gonna start. And episode by episode, we're gonna make our way from city to city to city to city, all the way through all of them. To be honest, as you can see, some are already discovered. Like I said, I've done quite a bit of driving, but by the end of this series, we're gonna have discovered every single one of them. So yeah, the first trip we're gonna get is from here to Glasgow. Okay, let's check here in the freight market for a trip from here to Glasgow. There we are. We're going to be taking some sodium hypochlorate. That sounds safe. We're going to take some of that from, sorry about that, Aberdeen to Glasgow. As you can see here, I've adjusted my webcam from my past videos. If you want to see how I got to the point I am at now, you can check out all my past videos on Euro Truck Multiplayer, including the Kenworth Special. Those will all explain how I got to this point. But anyway, we're driving on the Europe server, which I've never done in a video before, so you'll see the enormity of, or the amount of all the people that are in here. It's just nuts. So let me start up, and also, like I started saying, my webcam's adjusted so you can see my steering wheel and 8-shifter. I got the G27 steering wheel, which is, this steering wheel is just amazing. If you're wanting to get a steering wheel, get this one. It is just absolutely amazing. Leather wrapped. It smells amazing. But anyway, guys, it is, thank God it's 3:40 in the morning, so it'll be bright soon. So yeah, let's, okay, I'll wait for this guy to get out. My graphics, as you might be able to see, or might have noticed if you saw my other videos, are a little bit better. I was playing around with some settings. I mean, I don't know how noticeable it is now, but I'm not getting the best frames. That's only because we're in the city. Once we get out of it and it turns daytime, it'll be flawless. So yeah, this new steering wheel is a beaut. I'll have a link in the description if you want to check it out on Amazon. Sorry if you heard my phone. It was $225, free shipping, and the free shipping said it was going to take 5 to 8 days, but it was here in 3, which was just amazing. I love Amazon so much. Absolutely love them. But I would definitely suggest buying this if you're just looking for the realism. I mean, I can't even describe the amounts, the levels that this thing brings to the realism. Like, the steering is just so smooth. Like, you don't even realize, it just makes it feel like an actual steering wheel. You don't feel like the, I don't know if you ever used a different steering wheel. Like, I know the GT racing wheel that I was using before this, it you could just hear and feel the movement of it, if you can relate to that at all. And this one you don't hear. It's so quiet, it's so smooth, it's just so realistic, and I love it. So guys, we're heading to Glasgow from Aberdeen. with some hydrochloric, or some sodium hypochloric acid, or sodium hypochlorate. That's what it was. It's not acid. Some type of corrosive, I think. Whatever it is, I can't imagine it's very safe. So yeah, I think this view is pretty good from the webcam. Hang on, I had a brain fart there. I was trying to talk to you, and the way this works is this is only a 6 shifter. So once I get from 6 and I want to go to 7, I have to go back to 1 and then press a button and it goes to 7. And I kind of had a brain fart and forgot that I had to do that, so that's why I screwed that up. Speed camera. I'm guessing the speed limit's 30, so there we go. As you can see in the display there on my dashboard, I have it set so it's miles per hour, because the speedometer, the actual gauge, is in kilometers per hour, and since we're in the UK, these speed limit signs are in miles per hour. That way I can easily convert, and I know how fast I'm going. Okay, so yeah, we got our load. For a second I thought we were still going to pick it up, and we are on our way to Glasgow. Man, I forget things so quick, guys, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm hoping this will be a very long series. I just love this game so much, and I will definitely be buying the expansion packs when the time comes. And hell, maybe by that time American Truck Simulator will be out, so I'll be doing 2 series. I definitely won't stop this just because that one comes out. I'll definitely be doing less of it and more of the other. And I know I said there's a bunch of trucks and we haven't really seen that many, but just wait. The UK is really not that popular compared to Europe, or compared to the rest of Europe, I should say. Well, as I say that, of course, there's a convoy of people here. But once you get into the other part of Europe, like France, that section across the water, you see so many more people. Especially in the port cities. Those are the popular places. If you've ever played this game, you know there's a couple places where you can take ferries across the water. And there's only 4 or 6 cities that have those. And those are jam-packed. Like, those are the... you will wait in traffic taking a boat. Once you exit, you will be waiting in traffic to get out. That's how many people there are. Because it's just the entirety of the people, all 1,300 of them. If they want to travel from the UK to the rest of Europe, or vice versa, they have to go through one of those 6 ports. So 1,300 divided by 6, that's still a lot of people in each port. And certain ports only go to certain places, so some are even more popular. It's just nuts playing on the Europe server. And it's still in English and everything. I mean, a lot of the people don't speak... Well, I shouldn't say that. You see a lot of foreign languages. I don't know how many of them actually speak English. I know... Ooh, get in your lane. I know a lot of Europeans speak English as well as their native language. I say that like they're some tribe. You know what I mean. As long as they're... as well as their local language. For example, French would be in France, Spanish in Spain, so forth. Thank God no one else was taking that turn. I was going a little fast and had to use the other lane. Yeah, but I've gotten really used to this truck. If you've seen the Kenworth Special, or the Kenworth W900L Special, if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out on my channel. It's pretty cool. And check out all the videos before this one if you're really interested to see how I got to this point. But I've gotten really used to this truck. I've upgraded it a lot. I'm at the best engine, which is 750 horsepower. I actually I unlocked the next interior, which was really dumb. Like, the only difference between this interior and the $30,000 one is that all the tan parts in the steering wheel are black. The seats turn into this pea color, which looks awful. And there's a cell phone super glued to the A-post there. That's the only differences. So screw that. It actually looks worse. And all the Europeans in this server are really nice. They all honk. There's a lot of mean Americans that don't. Or I shouldn't say that. There's only like 70-some people on the American server, so you only pass a couple people, and maybe one of them will honk. We're gonna see a lot of people this video, I think. And I also watched when I was debating whether or not to buy the G27 steering wheel, I was watching a lot of videos of people using it in Euro Truck and just talking about their feelings on it. And I heard from a couple people that there's buttons on the steering wheel. There's 3 on each side, and they're in a row. And I heard from multiple people that each side only counted as 1 button, so if you map them to different buttons, they would all do the same thing on each side. But I guess there's been a patch for Euro Truck or the driver for the steering wheel or something, because now they all work separately. I didn't take notice of when those videos were released, so I don't know the difference in time, but it's fixed. All these buttons, I have 6 buttons on my steering wheel, the paddles in the back, which I use for my turn signals, and then over here in the H shifter, all you can see is the very top of the shifter itself, but there's a console right here in front, and there I have a D-pad, which I can use to look around, and I also use that. The down is the parking brake. I have 4 buttons, which is kind of like if you would imagine a PlayStation controller on the other side of the D-pad. There's those 4 buttons. I have the same thing here. I use those for actually, I don't know if I use any of those, to be honest. What oh no, okay, the one, yeah, I would want to use to start and stop my truck, and that might be the only one I actually use. I don't remember what the rest do. I think they do other things, but I don't know. And then there's 4 red buttons along the bottom here, and the one I use to unhook my trailer or attach it. The other is my hazards, and then I have, that one might actually be nothing also. And then the one on the way to the right is the one I use to change my range of gear from high range to low range, or vice versa. And I didn't really explain on my steering wheel. On the left side I have my high beams, I have my cruise control, and the bottom one is my windshield wipers. And over on this side is all my horns, so if I had an air horn, it would be the top one, but I don't, because I think the bars on the roof look really ugly. And then the middle one's my normal horn, and the bottom one's my light horn. If I turn my high beams off, I can just flash them with that button. So really it's just the high beam, but it's only flash. Okay, we're going to be getting onto this highway here. Getting onto the M90. I'm taking a right turn. Still not quite sure how these roads work. I'm 90% sure I don't have the right of way. That's just what I've experienced from single player. When I get slammed into by some idiot getting off the highway. Oh wow. Sorry about that. But yeah, and then on my my pedals, I have a clutch, so that's how this works if you're not familiar with the wheel. I do have the drive clutch, which I actually, to be honest, had to learn how to do. It sounds weird, but I had to actually learn how to drive my truck in this game, because I've never driven clutch in real life. I mean, I was familiar with the concept. I mean, letting off the gas and then pressing down the clutch. I understood that concept. There were a few things I didn't know. Like if you're stopped in gear, you had to hold down the clutch. I wasn't aware of that, so I'd constantly stall my truck. Then I finally asked someone, and they're like, yeah, you have to do that. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, guys, we're getting close. The next exit is for Glasgow. Unless my GPS says to take the exit after that. But either way, we're still close. What are we doing here? What's the speed limit here? 50. I'm going 60. Oh, speed cameras. 50. There we go. And these are average speed cameras, which I learned from G27, another YouTuber, if you're not familiar with him. You see they're all the way down this road, so here's another set. And what you do, it measures the time it takes from the first one to the last one, and then if it figures out if you're going the speed limit or not. So if you're going like 130 through the first half, you can go like 10 miles an hour through the second half and not get a ticket, if that makes sense. I think there's a truck behind me. Oh, it looked like there was. That's the scariest thing about this multiplayer, is being passed by other people. I mean, this is just an alpha, and there's a lot of lag sometimes with certain people. I was just looking to see which way to move my hair. If you're following someone and they start to lag, like they'll jump from farther away from you to closer to you, like they'll jump on the road. And if they jump back far enough into you, the physics engine just takes a shit and will just destroy your truck and throw you through the map, and you'll just fall through the world endlessly. It's kind of funny, but it's not funny, because then you gotta load your last save and you're out miles of driving. That happened a lot last time I was driving with John, J-Money1095. Links in the description to his channel. You should definitely check it out. Lots of good videos and commentary, and I'm in most of them, so you should definitely check that out. I will definitely also be driving with him in videos in the future, so you can look forward to that. I was driving with him a lot the past few days. I actually haven't recorded I uploaded a Euro Truck video a couple days ago, but I haven't played Euro Truck or recorded it for maybe a week. I've just been having so much fun with this wheel and playing multiplayer with John, doing convoys with him. But yep, so you can look forward to actually talking with the guy we're convoying with and going to the same towns with people, which I think will be a lot more entertaining. Okay, guys, we're getting off up here. To Glasgow. Okay, I guess I should slow down then, right? I drive way too fast all the time. Don't yell at me about it. I know I do. Okay, now I think I honestly have the right of way, but I just want to be sure. Either way, even if there was a guy there, I wouldn't be able to stop. That happened to me once before. I was making one of those turns, identical to that, and there was actually a guy that was driving down under the bridge to get on, and I almost hit him, and he was mad. I'm not sure if he reported me, but he was mad. Because I chatted to him, I was like, sorry dude, and he's like, fuck you. So, in all caps too, so I don't think he was very happy. Okay guys, we are in Glasgow, and it looks like I'm actually dropping this off at the E-Acres, which is outside the city. I can turn my high beams off, it's daytime now. Every time I see someone, I pray to God that they're driving on the correct side of the road, because that happens way too often, that you meet someone that's driving towards you and they're on your side, but you're on the right side of, like, the correct side of the road, and they're not. Oh no, I lied. We're not going to E-Acres. We're just going to this place over here that handles all the toxic, corrosive shit like I'm hauling. But yeah, that happens so much. And another thing that I realized is, actually I was told, I don't want to sound smart, I was told that these traffic lights, they flash yellow at night, and then during the day they become operable. I guess it's a word, operable? Operatable? No, it's not a word. Operable. I think there's a good dude behind me. And yeah, it's a thing. What? What idiot just slammed into me? It better not have been you. No, it was that guy. Yeah, that's the downside to playing on here. There are so many assholes. What's my damage? 11%. Thanks a lot. If I would have got his number, I would have reported him. Okay, let's try to get the hell out of here. Oh, guys. We were so close, and then some asshole had to come and hit us. Oh, my gosh. But to be honest, I don't think I looked both ways when I was turning, so that might have been my fault. If he was really he had to have been speeding if he hit me that hard. But I think it was both of our faults, to be honest. Gotta be honest. I didn't look right when I turned out. Oh, guys, we were so close. I was in a good mood, but now I have high blood pressure. Okay. Let's park this trailer. Call it a day. And I think that'll be good enough for this game. Yeah, there we go. Okay, guys. Good work. Yeah, how much damage was on the trailer? 2%. Not bad, not bad. I turned level 17 though. That's great. That is cool. Made close to 9 grand. Cool beans, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh yeah, we get to pick a new thingamabobber. I'm gonna go for, what does this do? Sometimes companies will deliver something important quickly, so they'll call for a just-in-time job. I'll just do some eco driving, save some gas. Sounds good. Sounds good. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we will head from here to Edinburgh, so you can look forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and subscribe if you'd like, so you can see the rest of the series. Have a great day, guys.